Alexa, stop the timer. Good morning. I don't know if you guys are regulars or new joiners. We're doing the co-working buddy system here. A very effective technique to get your work done. It was directed at ADHD folks, but it works for everybody, probably because we are all social creatures. I don't know why I'm holding this. Hold on. We're all social creatures that regardless if we think we need other people or we don't like other people, even if you didn't like your coworkers when you were working there, maybe you are now, it still provides a comfort and service with just being human and trying to get your work done, trying to focus. We get real isolated and we can't focus. We can't get motivated. And that's what we're here for. So you're definitely going to want to follow me because this helps a lot. I do a little bit different than the other co-working sessions. It's just a bit of a different vibe. It's high energy, especially on the breaks. But on the 30 minutes that we work, I try to stay serious. I try to stay focused, and it's not that bad. In fact, it surprises people. A lot of times we come back after the 30 minutes and people are like, what? Did you cheat? Was that really 30 minutes? Sometimes I do cheat. Sometimes I just want to talk to you guys. Not really. I usually don't do that. But yeah. So, I mean, why wouldn't you try this out? Try it out for 30 minutes. You don't like it? Unfollow me and keep going. I don't care. It's really for your own benefit and my benefit because I'm sitting here getting my work done like I've never gotten done before. Oh my God, I wish I had you guys when I was in school 20 years ago. Yeah. So it is a little bit selfish because I get a lot done, but I don't even feel, I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't feel bad at all because you guys are doing better than me. You guys don't have to stand up here and do this stuff. So that kind of distracts me. But you guys are just like, yeah, I'm just going to turn this down because I don't want to hear her. But I need to be here because I need to get my work done. And that's okay too. We do take breaks for about 5 to 10 minutes every 30 minutes, as it says up here. I guess you guys can read. But if that is distracting or if you want to keep working, go ahead and turn this down. Now, I suggest you do take breaks, so at least get up. It's really important to stand and move. Sometimes we dance. We have a few minutes at the end there that we do some movement. Yoga, not yoga, but like stretching with a lot of yoga positions because I used to be a former yoga teacher. And sometimes some dancing, which sometimes it's hard for me if I'm not on an up day, if I'm kind of in a down cycle, or if I'm really I have a lot of problems with my hips and stuff. My husband calls me a Great Dane because I have almost arthritis. I haven't gotten diagnosed with that, but so sometimes we can't dance, but when we can, and I came up with new songs, guys, and then immediately forgot them. I wrote down one. There was 2 or 3. I did the thing where I'm like, I'll remember. This is a great song. I'll remember. And I lecture you guys about not doing that. And here, what a hypocrite I am. I did write down one song. So give me half credit, please. We did a marathon a couple weeks ago. I don't know why I'm talking about that now, except for that we probably will do another marathon. And I have not figured out the date. Let me put that on the to-do list. I'm really into my to-do list lately, as you may have seen on my latest video, which was kind of funny. I was exaggerating a little bit because I knew a lot of those or what they were, but it was more like when I came to the to-do list, I was like, what the fuck is all this? It took me a while, and I still never came up with the one about Morgan Freeman riding on a tiger or something like that. What the hell was that? It sounds really good. Why did I write that? I don't know. I really wish I had that. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the roses, because that helps. See how many people are in here? Not that I'm sad that you guys are in here. I'm really happy that you guys are in here. But there's some weird shit going on TikTok. I think it's actually this contest right here, which that's not going to do anything for us because it's you are 0 out of 25,000. I know. That sounds right. 0. I'm a 0. But that's okay. I just wish more people could discover this because I think it helps a lot. And it probably helps more than falling into lives where people are writing the names on the back, which I still don't know what that means, writing the names everywhere, or are doing uh, tarot cards or whatever. Like, I'm not dissing those, but come on, you gotta get your work done. So get in here, maybe watch those for 5 minutes, set a timer because you'll never remember, and then you'll get like distracted with those things. And you need to come in here. You need to get your work done. And it can be any work, guys. You might say, I'm not working today. Like some people are like, it's my day off. And good. Like if you are taking that break, good. That's what I highly suggest that. But if you're like, it's my day off, so I need to like do some laundry, I need to clean. People just carry me around in their little back pocket. Look at me every once in a while. Somebody couldn't get out of bed. And I told them, I don't know if they did this or not, but I told them just, or no, they wanted to take a power nap. I told them to set their timer so they did wake up on the power nap. And the way they weren't going to go back to sleep is they were going to lay my face next to them. I was their little power nap buddy, maybe. That's what, I mean, it's just stuff like that. It really does help you work and get going. It's psychological. Listen, just trust me. I have a degree. I don't say this. I have an undergraduate in psychology, which means nothing. You know, you have to go to like 4 more years of school or something, like 2 more and then 4 more or whatever. Something like that. Thank you for continuing to do this. Yes, you know, and I have to say I wouldn't. I mean, I love helping you guys and helping everybody, but it's not enough for me to just keep doing it. Like I need a couple more things, right? Because this is really weird for me coming to one place and committing to sit here for 2 hours. That's really weird for me. But it turns out it's not been hard. In fact, I usually go over 11 a.m. You guys know that. It's usually somewhere between 11 and 12 that I go off. But it's, yeah, you guys are really helping me too. So this is very symbiotic. Did I say that word right? Symbiotic. Yeah, but like parasites. We're like parasites, right? That's kind of, no, parasites are not symbiotic. What is the one that is kind of gross, but it's like everybody helps each other? Like, like when you have like the sharks in the water and then there's those weird fish that swim under them and then the sharks let them swim under them because they're eating the parasites, but they're eating the stuff that's on the shark. Gross. But it works for both of them because it helps keep the shark healthy. And for somehow the shark knows that. That's the weird thing. Like, why doesn't the shark eat them? How does the shark know? I don't think they're very smart. Maybe. I don't mean to diss the sharks, but I don't think they're very smart. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, again, maybe that will get at least a few more people in here. And the roses. You know, I tried to get you guys not to give me roses because I don't want you guys paying for this shit. But apparently TikTok likes that. Yeah, thank you. TikTok likes it because they want to make money, I guess is what it is. And sorry about that. That's just rude. Grand Rising, good morning. I thought that was going to be Mel, but that's Jean. That's Dina. I can't see, by the way. I can't see. So just get used to that. In fact, it might be because it's Dean. It might, and I know that's Dina. I know you're on here all the time, but I never knew if it was Dina or Dean because I can't see it. And I don't have the right glasses on, of course. Need to do it again. The marathon. Hey, I remembered what you said. I remembered what I said and remembered what you were talking about. That almost never happens. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The trouble, and this is why I haven't made a commitment or a decision. The trouble we're running into is November is just fucking ridiculous, right? The kids, my oldest son is back from college, yay! And then my youngest son is off for like a week, yay! But then we're driving to North Carolina to my parents in Asheville. I know we have some North Carolina people here, but North Carolina is strangely big. Like I was trying to get we like to go to the Outer Banks because it's about an 8-hour drive from where we are in PA. But I was like, okay, so I was like to my parents, I'm like, you guys come down to the beach. They're in Nashville, right? And my parents are a little elderly, and they were like, that's an 8-hour drive. And I was like, what? This isn't fucking Texas, which I lived in for a lot. I lived in for a lot. But yeah, so it's big. It seems like this big. So that's weird. Because Texas, you can drive for a day and a half or maybe 2 days. Like if you start at the bottom and then go to El Paso, you can never get out of that state, right? Once you're in, cries in Texas. I don't know why you're crying in Texas. Are you crying in Texan? Crying with an accent? That's, by the way, people get bells. If you say something funny, original, interesting, you get a bell. Sometimes I forget, but yeah. Yes, Outer Banks is the best. It's my favorite beach on the East Coast. I'm not that impressed with beaches on the East Coast. And I know I can't talk because I was in Houston, which is even worse with the Gulf. Poor Galveston is just like gross. Sorry. I can say that because I was like in every fucking town in Texas and I was there for like 15 or 20 years combined. So I can say that. I can diss a little bit on Texas. Okay. Yep. Same here. Asheville. Yep. Now, Jamie, you're not in Asheville, right? You're somewhere else in North Carolina. My twins are 2. I think you're in the Tri-City. I keep sharing your lives with my friends who receive a little ADHD, who received a little diagnosis of ADHD. In fact, I was just actually looking that up. I was like, is there degrees of ADHD? Because I keep saying my son has a lot of ADHD or severe ADHD, and then I'm like, there's probably a lot of people that have worse. But so let me tell you about my day yesterday. The first one is a little bit talky. In fact, I usually don't do any movement on the first one. Oh, I was going to tell you yesterday that, let me try to come back to that other thing. But I was going to tell you yesterday. Oh, no, yesterday when we danced, I'm always like, it's hard. I can't. But especially when we do the light dancing, when we do the wake up dancing, it just really released my hips. I was having a lot of hip trouble. And then it just kind of released everything. And I'm real big on that, releasing the core, especially shaking the ass. As hard as that is for a lot of ladies, because especially the older ladies, because it was looked at as weird. Also, we didn't call it twerking when I was a youngin', when I was in the 90s. Does anybody, or 80s, 90s? Do you remember, anybody remember what that was called? I like to ask questions and have like little kind of trivia. Some of them are very egotistical because I'm like, what's today? And how do I know what today is? But other ones are like where I just think they're interesting. And I ask these questions. And there was one more thing that I was going to come. Oh, yes. Was I done with the hips thing? Oh, no, I wasn't. Last night, sorry, this is the ADHD. Last night I was noticing, I did do a little bit of stretching and yoga last night, but my hips and everything, there was no pain anymore. It just kind of went away. And I was like, and it was before the yoga, and sometimes, and yoga doesn't necessarily do that too much, or all, it helps, but it's not. And I think it was the dancing, because it just slowly releases everything. So you guys need to dance a little bit, like maybe just shake the hips out a little bit. So whenever we do, and then I say all this, and then we're not going to dance right now. That's because I'm yapping, and you guys do need to get back to work. In fact, how long are we over today right now? Oh my gosh, where are we? 13 minutes. Sorry. Okay, so let's just get back to work. YouTube, I'm going to pause you now, and hi YouTube. Because of the copyright. That's why I have to do that. Again, if you're just joining, go ahead and follow so that you can see us again tomorrow. We are here 9 to, I'm not going to say when we're here to, because that would be a lie, because we're always after that, usually. Always, usually. We start at 9 a.m. Eastern time and then go to whenever the fuck I want to go. Okay. It is a little weird in here, and apparently you guys like weird, because I keep saying, I'm so sorry. I keep going over, and you guys are like, hey, half of the things we're here for is your rambling. People actually say that. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, because my husband gets really tired of it. Bless him. Bless his heart. And I don't mean that in the rude Texas Southern way. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I've been out for a while, so I'm almost losing the accent. But I mean it in the good way. So let's get back to work before I keep rambling again. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, play. Alexa, stop the timer. Hi. If you're just joining us, we are doing the co-working work buddy system. And what that is, if it's not self-explanatory, it's basically the understanding that everybody does better with a buddy for everything, basically. I haven't really found anything yet that people don't do well with buddy. Now, it might be hard for you because we are doing this on TikTok. So what I would highly suggest is following me right now, all of you, because you're going to want to come back tomorrow. We're going to do this again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I forgot what I was going to say, the other thing. Oh, I think maybe it works for everybody. I don't know. It does, though. And you can, if you don't believe me, you can ask everybody. And here they come here every day. So that should tell you something, because they need to get their own work done. Even if they don't like me, they still come in here because I need to get their work done and they just meet me. I don't care. Because I think the most important thing here is that everybody gets their work done. But the second most important thing is that you guys have fun, you guys stretch, because we do a lot of that, you guys stand. That's really important. Sitting is the new smoking, especially sitting 8 hours a day. So I am sorry, not sorry. I'm just going to say that all day long. I'm just sorry, not sorry that I'm going to make you guys move too. We do stretching. We do balance work sometimes. We do some dancing. Not going to do that yet because I actually have people here in my house right now. So, I mean, it's already a little bit weird that I'm just like, la, at my phone. So I'm going to do that a little bit later, but maybe we'll do some stretching. And if they leave during it, then maybe I'll do it then. Not sure if you guys have any questions about what we're doing. I do like to come back and talk to you guys. Hey, tell me where you're from. I haven't asked that in a while. So if you want to tell me where you're from, or if you've already told me where you're from, you can tell me again, because I forget everything. Luckily, I have remembered most of the mods. We have so many mods now. I mean, we don't have that many. We could use more. So if you want to be a mod, let me know. And then also we put a lot on them. Yeah, we've got Jamie, Tosh, Ty, Mel. I shouldn't have done this because I'm going to leave somebody out. Oh, well. We have such great mods here. So they will help you understand what's going on. Thank you. Thank you. I also like to do Elise Myers impressions. I should not say impressions, right? I should say in the likeness of, or something like that, because I'm setting you guys up if I say impression. You'll be like, that's terrible. But go watch it, because it's one of I love it. I love making it. I love posting it. I love doing shit with it. So go watch it. I think I have it in a folder or something, whatever that's called, playlist. Trash Panda. I love that name. You're here often too. I need to decorate the dining table for fall, but it's covered in junk. Okay. Y'all want some tips? I do a lot of tips. I said this one yesterday, so I'll be quick about it because I don't know if you heard it yesterday, if you were here. But the fact that you have it all on your table is actually kind of good, because this is how part of the tip. The part of the tip is there's a reason we have piles, the ADHD folk. We have piles. And there's a reason for that, because we know that our brain is so cluttered. It's so much all the time we're trying to deal with. And there's just so much going on and racing thoughts and everything. So when we look around at all of this spread out mess, we block it out. We don't even see it, because that'll drive us insane. So the way that you deal with that, I think, for cleaning up is I usually say make your bed and then put everything. Just clear everything on the floor, on the dressers, whatever. If you have like clothes, put it on top of a very beautifully made bed. Then you've cleaned your room. You've cleaned your room. Good job. And then you're going to see how clean it is. It's going to make you feel better. And then you look at the crap on the bed, or in your case, the table. So just pick up everything around it, okay? You might have already had this done, but just pick up everything around it, maybe even that. I don't know. Just make it look really shiny and clean. And then you look at the table. And then here is the next tip. You tell yourself how much you're going to do, and don't make it a lot. Make it like 5 items. Say commit to those 5 items, not any one in particular, just commit to doing 5 items, and then you'll find probably that you'll want to do more. But if you don't, that's okay. You did what you said you were going to do, right? Don't say you're going to clean the whole thing today unless you want to, unless you're like feeling really motivated. But don't feel bad about it. That's the way we do. I need to decorate. Okay, so that was you. If you said something else, so probably nothing I said is probably going to make sense. That's usually what happens. If the tree is up 2 weeks before Christmas, that is good for me. Yes, I'm one of those people. I think actually a lot of ADHD people. I don't mean to put y'all in a box. I'm sure there's going to be people with ADHD that says, "Oh my God, I'm one of those people that keep my Christmas tree up all year." Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. That would be so stressful to see that Christmas tree all year. Also, I'm not a big fan. Of course, I mean, you can't say that about Christmas really, but I'm not a big fan. It's just too much. It's always too much, is why I can't even enjoy it, because it's just too freaking much. But, here's a good tip. Here's another good tip. Not about anything organizing, but about this year. I read an article about 3 or 4 weeks ago about how there is, I think it was in Time magazine, or maybe it was New York Times. So good source. That how everything is, there's such an interruption in the shipping, and it's not just the shipping to us or whatever. It's like the shipping to the factories or whatever, the containment centers for all of the products. It's just a mess everywhere. Like everywhere is messed up in the flow. So today, not today, because y'all probably already have stuff on your plate today. But this week, I would suggest us making a specific challenge, like I like for you guys to do. We always challenge each other for some things, usually small. So I think this is going to be the challenge for this week, if you so choose. I say commit, and then tell me down there if you're going to commit to this. Now, I'm not saying get all your presents. I didn't even say what to commit to. Get all your presents at once. No. Get your presents as soon as you can. If you don't have any idea, what you're going to do, that's okay. Like maybe look at Amazon, whatever. But start thinking about that, because you're going to be so much more stressed when you find you can't get anything. Even now, I'm not sure when things are going to come in or whatever. So get them now, because the interruption in the shipping is already there, but it quite hasn't filtered out to the bottom, which is us. Sorry, we're the bottom. So it's going to, and get it done. Right now I'm getting all my stuff for my oldest son, who just wants, he said, I just want hoodies and sweatpants, because that's the college dress code anyways, and it's fucking comfortable. So yeah, I'm like, sure, that's not going to be hard. So I'm on Old Navy right now, getting all of it. And he knows how it goes. While y'all are doing 60 messages. Oh, because I asked where y'all are from. I bet that's what it is. You guys love to tell, not just you, everybody loves to talk about that. And I understand, it's fun. And then I'll be like, I live here now, but I don't. I'm one of those people that have moved around so much. Is everybody here that knows what I'm talking about? Also, third culture kids. I was that. When people ask where we're from, we like break out into sweat, because that's so important apparently. But we don't know what to say. Like, does that mean where you were born? Does that mean where you've lived for the last 3 or 5 years, or maybe 10 years? Is that where you claim? Like what? It's a very stressful question to people like me. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that. I just say where I live now. I don't know why I went on that tangent. Okay, you guys, and by the way, I don't have Tourette's, but sometimes I sound like I do. Oh, did y'all see that video about that one? I think it's the same woman. I should follow her. I don't think I have. See, you guys have to follow me, because you think you're going to, and then you won't. Because I really enjoy her, but and I'm learning a lot, because she has Tourette's, and it's pretty severe, I think. I mean, I don't know what to compare it to, but there was this, and I'm only laughing because she's laughing. I would never laugh at this if she wasn't laughing. But they went to a Tourette's support group So I don't know how many people were in there because the video was just on her, which makes sense because it's probably privacy issues. But the shouting and the all of the commotion that was going on with everybody that had Tourette's. But I didn't know when they did this. They piggyback off of each other. So I just thought it was like completely like it's just random. And I know you can't control it, but I just thought it was random. And then like one said something like, oh, how you doing, Elise? Something like that. And then somebody else was like, how you doing, Elise? And then we're all like, it's not Elise, because now I'm saying that for my speech, beginning with an E. But now we were all like, the stress of it, having everybody shouting, and poor Elise, or whoever that was, she was getting her name just shouted everywhere. Okay, you guys are from Boston, Michigan, St. Louis, San Antonio, Atlanta City. Oh, you guys are just covering everything. Connecticut, Montana, Tennessee. Actually, I'm glad when I ask these things because I'm just always so like, wow, you guys are from everywhere. Louisiana and Philly. Hi. Laco. And if you guys have told me this before and then I get excited, it's a beautiful thing because, sorry, there's a vacuum out there. It's a beautiful thing because it just means that I'm so excited every time I learn something, which is the same thing all the time. And I live in the moment. That's what I like to say. Not that I have dementia, which is possible because it runs in my family, Alzheimer's. In fact, I had one of those genetic things done, and it was nothing. There was nothing on there with any disease or anything except for Alzheimer's. And it was like, you have 2.5 times the amount of chance of getting it in the population, like compared to the population. I'm like, great. That's what my grandma died of. And it's just so brutal before. Yes, I love piles. Yes. Moderator Mel says she loves piles. Me too. I mean, it's a little bit hard for neurotypical people to understand. So it gets a little bit stressful because people are like, ew, why don't you just hang stuff up? Listen, I have a reason. We don't do anything without good reason. And the reason, I'll tell you, is I actually hang them up if they're whatever. I hang them up every weekend, usually. But during the week, I don't know if I'm going to wear those clothes again that I wore. Obviously, if they're dirty, I won't. But a lot of them you just wear once and then throw them in the laundry. You're killing your clothes. It's a pain in the ass. So I put it all together on my beautiful chair. It's a beautiful chair that I have in my bedroom. And my husband's like, can we ever see the chair? Because it really is so beautiful. And I go, well, I should show you guys it sometimes. But I'm like, no, I need my pile. I'm sorry. Because I will go through there and be like, okay, now I can wear these jeans again, or I can wear these, whatever. Y'all know. So that's why we have piles. I say born and raised in Indiana, currently calling North Carolina home. Yep, that's Jamie. I'm getting my son his scholastic books. Oh my God. That is one of my favorite memories of school. I love books. So when the 2 times a year that would come and it'd be in the library and it would be all these shelves and you walk in, and I was one of those weird people that would open it up and then kind of sniff it. I mean, I would try to hide it, but that smell of like the fresh page, y'all know the readers know it, especially if they're old school readers with the books, with the actual physical books. Now, I have to say, I don't have actual physical books. I'm a big Kindle person because easy, right? So efficient. Just get getting what you want like that. We love that shit, right? I found so many gifts from small businesses and artists on TikTok. It's great. Yes. And please support local, do all of that. I said Amazon, but that's just more like if we're having trouble, like it for currently right now, what's happening. Lauren, is your hubby vacuuming? No. I have people over here doing that. Bless them. Berkshire, UK. Oh, I missed Louisville, Kentucky, but Berkshire, UK. I get so excited when there's like the UK people and the who did I get one time? I think German. It just usually stays in Western Europe. So I'm waiting for somebody to be like, I'm in Czechoslovakia. Is it still called that? because I know my friend is from there and she identifies as Czech. But it's like one of those countries that keeps changing names, so I might be behind. It doesn't. It didn't change names, I don't think, in my life. Still behind somehow. Yeah. Someone here is from Boston. Yeah, scroll up. Can you? Did you just come in? If you just came in, you have to follow because you're going to want to come back. I promise. Wow, you guys have a lot of messages. Okay, I've been going too far. I should start timing myself, but I don't. I will come back to those messages if I remember. Let's see, what was the last one? My husband hates our files. Yes, yes. My husband's gotten used to them, but it took a while. He's like, why can't we not have this? Now he understands. It takes a while. Oh, we're standing. I didn't even know we were doing that. So we still can't dance because there's people like right there, and I can't do it. They don't understand what's going on. I don't want to freak them out because they're in my house, I mean, that must be a little nerve-wracking just going into people's houses all the time, especially when they're there, which, like, of course, during the pandemic, we were here. Oh, I'm talking a lot today. Sorry. Must be the meds, I guess. All right. What do we want to do? I really want to dance. I feel like they're leaving soon. Okay. Nope. I don't want to stretch. Y'all know when I don't want to do something. Fuck it, I'm just gonna dance. Who the fuck cares? I tipped them well, so I don't, that's okay. I'm gonna dance. And you guys know what the first dance song is. You guys are welcome to throw it in the comments and get the bell. First one who says it gets the bell. Okay, sorry, I have to mute you guys now. TikTok. Do you guys know what it is? I'm sure you do because you're all mods on here. I said TikTok. You're all mods on YouTube. So, and by the way, if you guys want to go over to YouTube, because a lot of times that's better with the PC, check my bio link, and then you can find it there, or it's just my username if you can find it there. Okay, let's get going. Alexa, who got this one? Play A-OK.
Here's A-OK.
We never hear the beginning. I'm going to turn it up.
On Amazon Music.
A-okay. Because, okay, so here's the thing. Gonna talk to y'all a little bit more. Start your work. Start your work if you don't want to hear me. It's okay, remember? It's okay. So it's A-okay. And then anybody that just joined, it was like, what the fuck is going on around here? I thought we were supposed to be working as the sign says. It used to say a lot more. Jamie was great at making it say a lot more and filling people in. And I'm just now realizing I probably just made more work for the moderators. Sorry about that, but I like the clean. I like the fresh. It makes me, I can't have too much going on, like we talked about earlier. A-okay, I was gonna say something about that. So here's a little thing. I'm trying to be open and honest about my mental health because nobody does that, and it just isolates people more. I think it's the final frontier in the things that we have to come out with. Maybe not. There's probably going to be more. But it's so that I have to. If I think that's that important, I have to not be a hypocrite, right? It is hard though because there's so much. I forget that word. Stigma. There's so much stigma around it. But so anyways, I have ADHD and I was just diagnosed with cyclothymia, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's a mood disorder where everybody's usually on a baseline. The normal people, the people without this are usually on a baseline. They don't have good days, or they might be like this, and then they have a little bit of a dip. They get real excited about things. So I do this. Actually, I do this probably. I don't think I do it that every day, but so that's basically what cyclothymia is. It is a cousin of bipolar, but luckily, I mean, and I know some of y'all have to deal with this, but I am blessed that I didn't have to do that because I don't think I would have made it. Oh, that's the point. So when I know a lot of you guys are young. So I will tell you this because this is the hardest part. You have to get to know that the fact that you will be okay at some point, okay? And you'll have good days and you'll have bad days. And I know a lot of people have serious depression here. So hopefully you can get therapy or whatever. If you can't, we're going to work on hacks. I mean, let's just say, and the hacks are just things that I did, not a professional opinion. This is not a professional opinion. Please don't sue me. So that being said, I just wanted to say that the young people probably don't know this, but you will get okay. You will be okay for a little bit more time. I don't like when people are like, you will be okay. Because I think that's actually worse. Like then people are okay for a little while and then they're like, not. And they're like, oh my God, this isn't like normal because they said I'll be okay. No, I'm saying you'll be okay for a little bit. And then you won't be for a little bit, and then you will be for a little bit. This is life, and this is how it goes. I don't want to be like, this is life, deal with it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying keep that in mind because even though you won't believe it, every single time this happens to me, I don't believe it. I believe the other thing. I believe what's happening in my brain at that point. So I just have to tell myself, I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't believe it at this moment, but I will be okay soon. I will be better soon. For a little while. And that is how you get through it. That is how you get through it. Okay. And then also if you can see a therapist, please do that. But I know that's really difficult in this fucking country. I won't talk about that. I really try to stay positive. I want to keep the energy up and I try to stay apolitical here. But I think y'all know which way I go. Especially because we are full LGBT here supporters. My son is gay, and I've always been. Like I remember in the 90s, we were talking about it in the 90s in high school or something, and I'm like, I don't like this attitude. I mean, obviously, this is the way people are born. I don't like this. I've always had a thing for the underdog. I don't know. I'm just like. I'm gonna support the underdog. Yay, underdog. We can do it. We can do it. So if y'all are feeling like underdogs today, we will do it. You will be okay. Ayo, okay. All right. Okay. Let's get back to work. I'm a little bit chatty today. I understand that. So that usually means I go over, guys, because I like to make up for it. But sorry, it's voting today. We have voting. I don't know if everybody does this on the same time or like I think a lot of states that are voting are doing it probably today. Anyways, if your state is doing it, get out, go vote. Because here's the thing. I know you're like, this is just like I'm voting for school board. Like this is not the big deal. I would go vote if a certain person was coming back. But I don't need to vote in this tiny little election. It's a pain in the ass, and I can't do it. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you do. I'm sorry, you do. It's very important, especially this is the beginning, right? This is you start with your community, right? That's the beginning. Plus, the community is important, right? So please, please, please go vote today if you can, or if there is voting in your area, if you have an election going on. Okay, I think I am ready to get back, right? Yeah. It's 10:40. So I will definitely be going over a little bit, and then my husband and I have to go vote at some point. I don't know. It's up to his schedule. Okay. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Jeez, Alexa. I always forget that. It's really not her fault. For once. Alexa, shuffle my work buddies playlist. Hello? Alexa, shuffle my work buddies playlist. Please.
I don't see the playlist Work Betty's playlist.
Oh, work Betty's. Betty's. No. Does that even make sense, Alexa? Alexa, shuffle my work buddies playlist.
Shuffling your
She's
playlist.
giving me attitude
Work
today.
Buddies on
I'm
Amazon
thinking
Music.
it's a no bones day. Although I Alexa, stop the timer. I like pausing the music first so that YouTube knows the timer's going off and they're stopping too. Poor YouTube. Poor YouTube never gets the music, but they know the playlist. It's okay. If you guys want to do YouTube instead of TikTok, which we know, especially in the office, that's a better option, then go ahead and go up to my bio, and that has the YouTube link. I'm just going to say, and welcome to the circus. That's basically it. But also, it is co-working. And that's what we're doing here. And I promise you that while the 5 to 10 minute break, and sometimes 15, and we won't go to what else it's sometimes been, the 30 minutes that we work, we are dead serious. Like, it's like quiet. I mean, other than music, which you can turn down, by the way, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we get a lot of work done here, 2 to 3 times the amount. I'm not kidding. And then we have a lot of fun here. I am just super random, which I think is more like a puzzle to people, because I really can't I can't figure out why y'all want the rambling. But I mean, the thing is, I'm thinking it's kind of like a game. It's like a puzzle. You're constantly trying to figure if I'm going to come back around, what I'm going to forget. Sometimes you're trying to help me because you guys already know some of the stories and what I'm talking about, or you just guys remind me. But most of the time you don't care about what I'm saying anyway. So like, sometimes I don't get any help from you guys, and I could really use the help. Like, just whenever I'm like, what the hell was I talking about? But it doesn't matter anyways, because half the time I don't read the comments. I don't know how y'all deal with me. See, all over the place. I don't know how y'all deal with me. I do like to try to read the comments. And then we're going to do a little bit of movement. Again, I have to pee. I downed a bunch of water this morning, which is always unwise when I go on here. But you guys drink your water. I know you guys need the reminder. So, and visual, we'll do visual. Drink your water, take your vitamins and meds, and check your laundry, because you got something in the wash, and it's probably towels, the worst thing. Oh my God, I got a hair stuck somewhere. Okay, ladies or gentlemen with the long hair. Oh God. There it is. I found it. Like, the tiny little hair just sticks here and you can't figure out where it's coming from. And you're driven crazy, more crazy than usual. There, I got the than right on that. Usually it's just then, which it's not. You have to say it right. But I am from Texas. Okay, so, there you scrolled up. Thank you for the laundry reminder. You're welcome. Let's see. I'm half done for the day. Yay! See, half done for the day. You guys follow so that you can be half done for the day too. They need to make, I'm going back up to the comments that I missed before. They really need to make voting a national holiday. Yes, they do. But why don't they want to? Why didn't you figure that out so I can stay apolitical? We only had the recall election earlier this year. Nobody got, okay. That's California? I think there's a couple actually, but I think that's what you're talking about. If you live in Virginia, vote. Yes, Virginia's having things go on too. I honestly haven't been paying much attention, but I did see that. Especially because I have a friend also on Facebook that is from Virginia and very like, get the hell out there and vote. Yes, voting here in Texas too. Oh, you guys got stuff. You guys got stuff going on. Oh, this is a good time to practice your breathing, right? San Marcos, Texas, yes. And then Jamie said, yes, same, Lauren. Sorry, don't know what that was about. Maybe it was because you said dance right before that. So maybe it was the A-OK and my whole lecture on that, which I think was a good one. I think it's a really important one. How to be A-OK, or actually not how to be, but how to get through it when you're not. That was the lecture. Maybe I'll say it again because it's really important. Okay. We're going to get to it. See, I'm doing good on time right now. It's probably because we're getting towards the end, right? I'm actually going to be here for a little bit to either 12 and I won't say anything else after that because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. So I'll probably be here to about 12. So yay, y'all get an extra hour. What are you going to do with that extra hour? Go ahead and visualize that. I am such a believer on really picturing. I kind of hate saying visualize because it sounds kind of hokey. So picturing, like image in your head, like if you can do that. Did you know some people can't see images in their head? And some people can see like whole movies in their head. Kind of wish I was that person. But I got somewhere in between. And images are very important to people that can see images. And then like not only images, but mentally imaging the route that you're about to take, what the steps you're about to take. So I don't know why I was going off on this tangent, but probably trying to say that something like, what are you going to do next? Or, visualize it. Couple things like this has helped me with finding things. You can work backwards. You're like, okay, I'm in this room. Where did I come from? I came from over here. Might just be a few steps. And then see what you were looking at the time. You'll remember what you were looking at. Well, the people that are like me, you'll remember what you're looking at, and then step back again, and then you'll remember what you were thinking when you were looking at this. It will come back to you. So then move all the way back, the path that you know how you came, like you know how you did that. You don't forget that, and then go, and then keep looking at the things you were looking at. Y'all can think I'm insane. Keep looking at the things you were looking at while you're moving backwards, and you don't actually have to walk backwards, although you might, because that even helps even more because you're still looking at the same direction, right? But don't hurt yourself, please. So especially if you're on stairs, don't walk downstairs. So, and then you'll probably halfway through, you'll remember whatever you were thinking or whatever you lost or whatever, but go all the way back if you need to, because I usually, almost always it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I'm just shit out of luck on that one and hope that it comes back to me at some point in the future. Okay. So we were going to dance. We were going to dance. Now I'm going to tell you ahead of time why we do this right now. And I'm going to try to be quick because we need to get back to our work. Okay. Let's go with the most obvious, which is we're big on movement here for just a little bit, because I believe, and this is actually scientifically proven. There's apps out there. There's little things that help you with this because you need to get up. I think the apps are like once an hour or whatever, and that's good. Like if you get up for 5 minutes once an hour, and then you can even stand and do your work. Although I think you should take a break. Then that really helps. That really helps with a lot of things. It helps with your blood circulation. It helps, for me, what's really important, it helps loosen up the muscles because we carry all of our tension in our hips. That's another hokey one until I logically put that together in my brain. And the logic is when you get stressed in your head, you tighten everything, right? Like you're stressed, you're like, now that made me tight. And then what the thing that we tighten most, especially people with neurological issues, neurodivergent people, what we tighten the most is core, not the abs, but everything down here. Like, and we move it so much and we're sitting so much. So all of your core just takes a lot of abuse. So it's really important to just gently roll it out. And it's hard to do that without music. I mean, you can sit there and stretch, like static stretching, but you're not going to be doing this much while you're stretching, So that's the thing that just kind of gently moves it out, right? So that's the second purpose. The first purpose, that's the first purpose. The second purpose is to, everybody knows this that's here, y'all are probably all here, but then, get the hormones, the happy hormones, the serotonin, the oxytocin. Why can't I ever remember anything after that? There's like 2 more after that are very important. Norepinephrine, I can't ever say that one. That one is like half and half. It can cause stress too. It's like the I think that's the like immediate heart rate one where you're like, I can get this stuff done. So that can be either good or stress. Why am I lecturing? I don't need to. Okay. So here's a new one, guys. I got a new one. I'm making up for my yakking, my yabbling, my babbling. That's what I'm trying to say. My yakking. I almost yacked today. Like I was a little queasy this morning. I came on here and I'm like, oh my God. I've done a couple of embarrassing things on here, but I have not vomited on camera yet. Okay, I don't want to give it away, but then I have to give it away so that I can tell YouTube. I'm muting you guys now. Thank you. Thank you for putting up with us. The song is, and everybody's gonna know now, is uh 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 Taylor Swift. You need to calm down, because I was dancing to that last night because my husband was playing it for me because I was not calm. I was not calm. My son has a electric bike that goes about 25 miles an hour. It's not so fast, but when you have your child on it, I was not consulted in this really, which is strange because I'm usually consulted in these things, but I was not. And I was not happy about a lot of things. Also, he forgets to wear a helmet every once in a while because he's ADD. He's not trying to. He understands and he does not complain, but and then he has fallen off of it. He's left a lot of skin on the road. Luckily, he hasn't fallen on his head yet. But there was a fucking point to telling you this. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, so that's we're gonna go ahead and play. I'm sure I'll think of it right now. Oh, last night. Yeah, so I was very stressed because he was gone for a while. He has to be back before dark because of the fucking electronic bike, 25 miles an hour. And yes, it has a light, but I don't give a fuck about that. We don't even have sidewalks here. So he was not back before dark. On an electric bike, possibly not wearing a helmet. I never caught wind of that one. So my husband played this song because I was just like, where is he? Where is he? Hey, I got some Elise Myers off of that. And you guys still haven't gotten to dance. All right, bye, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I'm going to start. I'm going to start right now. Here's the irony. Hi, YouTube. About that is I swear, because we used to do 20 minutes, I swear that the 30 minutes is a better tool to go quicker, also mentally quicker, because I don't know, maybe because we're only stopping technically once an hour, like, right? 30. And then, well, the other 5 is after the hour, but I guess whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So it might be less distracting, even though I yamble. What is with that today? I yamble. What did I say? Yak? I yamble. I yabble. And I babble. So I think that might be why, because it's the 10 to 15 minutes babbling, but I think that helps or whatever. It makes you distracted. And then you got 30 minutes back to work. So I think I'm digging that. I feel like I should do the Elise Myers. Like every fucking thing she does is fucking hilarious. Yes, I do the Elise Myers like videos, but it's getting embarrassing at this point because she's so fucking brilliant and I'm not. So I just love doing it. It's just fun for me, but I get it. I'm not trying to think that I'm anything like her. Okay, it's just fun. All right, now, YouTube, I'm gonna pause you again, mute you, and this time I'm serious. I'm serious. All right, let's get back to work. Alexa, stop the timer. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is the TikTok co-working sessions. If you are unfamiliar with what we're doing, but since we're at the end, sort of, and then it's 30 people, that usually means that you guys are the hardcorers, which means you've been here before and don't need the spill. If you haven't been here before, just go ahead and follow me. Trust me on that, and join us somewhere at 9 a.m. Eastern time. If you are, if that's too early for you. Sorry, having issues. If that's too early for you, we're usually here till 11 or 12 Eastern time. I am going to do one more yeah, going to do one more, but I'm leaving at 12:30 to go vote. So that means I have to do it now because otherwise it's just not going to work. Sorry, that was the shortest break ever. Oh, I can't even read the comments. Okay. All right. See, this is why I don't like timed events and I don't like commitment. Okay, I gotta go back. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. We're done at 12:30. So just get it done. Get it done. This is it. Y'all are warmed up. Y'all are ready. We've been breaking. We've been dancing. You're ready. You can do this. Okay? Okay? Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Hi, welcome back. I hope that you guys got your work done. That was weird. Did I set it for 20 minutes? I didn't mean to cheat you guys like that, but that means I can spend about 10 minutes talking to you, which half of you are like, that is no consolation. But another half of you are like, yay, she's going to ramble now. So, because that's what happens when I don't give the full time that I committed to. I mean, I feel like I still have to, so we will be here till 12:30. So this means that I get to read the comments, and I get to read the comments before that because I didn't get to that. And then it also means I get to ramble. By the way, this is the Work Buddy co-working group. Blah blah blah. Y'all are used to it. This is the end. This is the end. My final friend. The end. I don't know why I can't do the notes when I am here. Still Jamie here. See, when y'all are talking to each other, half the time I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I never, like, I can hardly read Jamie's. She's always talking, but she's talking to everybody else. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. It's not because I'm trying not to. It usually says Lauren. So that's nice. Thank you. Lauren, if you are outside city limits, then call before you go. Okay. I assume this is North Carolina. I missed all the previous conversation. I've been here for a bit, but I still have a lot of work to do. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay. Just imagine that we're all here. Soon we're going to have a solution to that, I think, but we'll see. No way that was 30 minutes. It was not. I fucking lied. I didn't mean to, but I guess I said it for 20 minutes. Damn it. Sorry. Because did y'all see me? I was like, no. Maybe I should have done 10 minutes instead. Sorry. Yes, 9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Did I change my hours? No, I didn't. I just am staying over. I don't know why I did that. I can't remember. There was a reason. I guess because I have a lot of work to do, but then I have to go to vote. Everybody go vote today if you have voting in your state. Did anyone else realize this song is about a narcissist? Is that the push you down? Sounds like very abuse. I don't like that song. I came in on it in the end because I went to the bathroom, but I skipped that one. It's almost as creepy as, you know what the creepiest song of all time is? That Sting song. What is it? I'll be watching you. Like the whole, if you just go look, if you haven't done this yet or don't know this, if you go look at the lyrics, it's like, okay, this is, every single word is just creepy. And I get in the 80s, apparently it was okay to stalk people, but still creepy. Still creepy. She commits, but she goes over depending on the day. That's right. Depending on the day, depending on what's going on, depending on if I almost miss an appointment. That's what I was going to tell you guys. I went to so I was telling you guys I found a professional therapist for my son who has pretty severe ADHD, and it's really causing a lot of problems in his schoolwork. Not so much here. We've worked it out here. We know, like, right. But I can't seem to figure out how to get him okay with his school. And it's like he's just like, so he gets A's in all the classes he likes, which is like half the load. But then any class where he does not like it, not interested in it, or, and this is a big one and a common one, unfortunately, if the teacher is mean, yells, bitter, which a lot of them are, hey, it's Jamie. Jamie's coming on. Then, yeah, so I'll get to that later. Hi, Jamie. Oh, you look so nice today. I like that braid.
Hi. Okay.
So,
I think we're good, although I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh, so we are on a delay. It's probably that delay where, the iPad. So I think that's what's happening. It's the same thing. See, she's on a delay. Okay, so here's the deal. I can't remember. I think she's going to share her link here so that she's going to go on for however long. Hi, welcome back. I think this is a delay,
Sorry,
obviously.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah. So, okay, Jamie, we're having some trouble here. So go ahead and post your link or whatever you were going to do, or talk and tell people what you're going to do. Actually, just do that because I don't want to tell people. I'm going to wait for her to leave.
I think if this works the way that I've seen it work from other TikTokers, you should be able to just jump from Lauren's screen over to my screen. And once we have everybody jumped over on this one, she should be able to log out and everybody should stay here. If it doesn't work though, let us know and we'll find another way to do it. And then make sure you're just following me if you're not already, because then if this doesn't work when Lauren hops off, you can just find me really quick in your notification inbox tab.
Yay. This is so exciting
Yay.
because we finally have a solution. Yay.
Yes, until they take my live button away. We'll see.
Right. Or if this doesn't work or it falls apart. But we will try.
Yes, you're getting some people over here so far.
Yes.
So as long as we hold on to everybody when Lauren jumps off, then this should work for the future.
Yes, I like it. You know what? I'm going to wait until everybody jumps off. Actually, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go do a couple things, but I want to kind of hold this so that people can jump off, and then I'll come and do something like disconnect or something.
Yeah, we'll let you know. And I know that my hubby, I got to send them out for our speakers. I've been in a depression pit. I know Mel and I've kind of been talking behind the scenes, and I kind of feel like a lot of us are in this little depression pit. So we have a little treat for you all. If I can figure out, I'm not even going to try to ruin this. We've got a nice fire going for us.
Nice.
Okay.
Fun.
And then I'm going to try to keep this view. And hopefully it's a different scenery. It's Woodhaven.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if this makes them like
Love the trees.
happiness.
Love the trees.
Yeah.
So trees and green help people like feel better. So yeah.
Yes. And I do have my kids home. So if they have to pull me away, I will have to step away. So I can either point you all towards the camera while I'm, doing that mom thing. Or not the camera, the fire. I can point you towards the fire while you guys still work.
Do you think that how do you think people are jumping over to you? The share link, or do you think is anybody touching
it's a share
or whatever?
Yeah, so on your screen, Lauren, like I can see L*76. So people on my side can hit your little button.
Yeah, I see it.
So on your side, they should see my little button. So you click onto that and jump over to my live.
So see her button right here. Click it now, and then hopefully you'll jump over. This is fun. This is fun. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up for a second. I'm going to go do some other stuff, and then hopefully everybody has finished, and then I guess I'll just log off.
Yeah, you should be able to log off. And again, when Lauren will give us the heads up, like, okay, I'm gonna kill my side. If we all disappear, just come right back in. Just give me a second to reload up.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all do something. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, sorry. Getting all my setup. Hey, you click your name and press watch live. Yes. And make sure you're following just in case this whole thing just goes sideways. If you guys can let me know, I currently have you in my Raycon. Can you hear me okay, or should we disconnect this mic? So I will go ahead and read the comments as people are filtering through. Hubby is finishing the setup for us. Selden, do you know? He's not even listening. He's not here with us. Oh, good. This is okay. Got our music. Awesome. Okay, you did it. Welcome. Hello, Nessa and Ty. Tracy, it worked. Welcome, Bridget. Sticky Pineapple. Oh my God, yes, it's working. Hello, everybody. It's been a long time coming. Hopefully you can hear me. You just popped over, thank you both. Oh, you are so welcome. Like I said, I found Lauren maybe day 1 or day 2 of her doing that, and then I just kind of teamed up with her without, we never really finalized it. We just ran with it, and here we are. So I'm so happy that we have finally gotten my live unlocked. Hopefully we can keep it unlocked for a while. That way we can provide more work sessions for everybody, and then Lauren can dip out, I can dip in. typically Monday through Friday, as long as there's no appointments. We are a neurodivergent family, and there's appointments all over the place, so I can't really have a set in stone schedule. But Lauren and I are doing the best that we can, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. But so far, I feel like it's working nicely, and we're so glad that it's working for you guys, because it's helping us. It's getting me out of my depression pit. You know, we have our bad days. Yesterday was my bad day. You can hear fine. Yes. And so what I might do is just like pull my earpiece out and set it by the speaker for the music. And if that doesn't work, just let me know once we get started. You can hear great. Excellent. All right. Well, for those of you who are new on my side, I am Jamie, and I moderate for Lauren when she does her work buddies. A lot of you already know me. We've been over on the YouTube for my live session. You put it by the fire here. Yes, we could do that too. And so now I'm here over on TikTok, and what I'll probably do is like what Lauren does. I don't know if she's actually started it or not, but our lives here, I'll save it and kind of edit out our breaks to put over on YouTube. So if you can't join us one time and you need that service, it'll still be available. And if you go into my bio, my link has all of our community hotspots. Lauren's links are also linked on my link page, so we kind of share each other's links. And then I also have a creators list that provides services like this. And I kind of put like their vibe. So if you have a particular vibe that you like, you can kind of find the creator that works best for you. And if you know of any other creators that do this, let me know, because we would love to kind of scope them out and see if it kind of fits with how Lauren and I run things. And we'll add them to the list to provide more time and opportunities for you guys to work throughout all of the days. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to join our community. And I think we are good.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay.
I love what's happening here. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, probably in our live.
I can't wait.
So
to hear
y'all
your side
come
of it.
back at 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Follow both me and Jamie, because you're going to want to come back to this. And we'll talk about it more tomorrow and get some ideas. Maybe Jamie and I'll talk later if I have time.
Yes.
And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope this works. I hope you don't drop. We'll see.
I know. Okay.
You let me know.
Fingers crossed. She's going to drop. So if you lose me, just come back. All right.
Oh, I forgot about you guys. YouTube. Nobody there. Okay, so that's fine. Great. Okay.